So yeah, what I was saying before the stream went down, we got it back up now, is that this officer here is from the West Dakota SWAT unit. Anyone you see in this sort of camo fatigues is from the West Dakota SWAT unit, which is made up of police officers from the Bismarck or Mandan police departments, or sheriff's deputies from the Morton or Burleigh County sheriff's departments. And the grenade that injured Sophia Wolanski, blew her arm open, was thrown by officers who were inside the Stutzman County MRAP, which we know is operated by either the Bismarck Police SWAT or the West Dakota SWAT unit. So the individual man, I'm assuming it's a man who is responsible for Sophia Wolanski probably permanently losing her arm, is from the West Dakota SWAT unit or the Bismarck Police SWAT unit. That's almost certain. It could be this man right here. We don't know. That looks like a woman from the Bismarck Police Department videoing the crowd. You can see police forces starting to build down there. Some state troopers from the North Dakota Highway Patrol crossing the street.
Thank you. Appreciate all of you who are participating in the drawdown. Okay, but don't drop me. We want to thank everyone for coming today. We sent a message to North Dakota that I believe is loud and clear. How do you feel about that? So we gathered today with the intention of no one being arrested. But we know within the past few days, their intentions are to bring violence upon us. So we're asking our relatives to disperse peacefully back to your vehicles. White allies, we ask you to hold this space for a little bit as the indigenous get back to their vehicles. We want to thank our allies, accomplices for coming to this day and helping us show so-called America that even people of their own color don't agree with them. So with all the love in my heart, Sacred Water Protectors, thank you. Please disperse peacefully back to your vehicles. Let's try to caravan home just like we caravan here. Stick together. Watch each other's backs. Watch out for the infiltrators and agitators. They walk among us. Again, Sacred Water Protectors, thank you. Disperse back to your vehicles, please, peacefully. And together. Find your ride. The relatives, let's take responsibility about our taking set up here.
So yeah, the water protectors are announcing their intention to disperse peacefully, hopefully without any arrests. They're asking white allies to stay and hold the space for a little bit as indigenous people try to leave the area safely. Yeah, still just this one officer from the West Dakota SWAT unit over here.
Thank you, relative. This is a good Thanksgiving. All the relatives who brought these tables and this food. Show respect even to our adversaries.
So people said they're going to show respect to their adversaries by leaving this feast table here. Or they're gonna take it with them. Or it might be getting left, we're not sure. So yeah, now the white allies or accomplices, as some people prefer to call them, are forming a circle here to just like create a protective perimeter as the indigenous water protectors leave. And yeah, this group has announced its intention to disperse. People are starting to disperse now. They're just concerned with their safety as they do so. With the police pretty clearly intending to harm, injure, or possibly kill water protectors after Sunday night, Monday morning's events.
Take these tables. Yeah, that takes care of. No. Okay, no tables.
Right now, the white allies are forming up to allow the natives to leave safely back to their people.
And so I said this before, but this is like a really important detail that I'm hoping people can understand and hopefully spread around as just an understanding of the story. So this man, anyone you see dressed like this at these protests in North Dakota is from the West Dakota SWAT unit. The West Dakota SWAT unit is, I believe it's primarily SWAT officers from Bismarck Police, but it also has officers from Mandan Police or the Morton and Burleigh County Sheriff's Departments. And witnesses who were there when Sophia Wolanski was hit in the arm with a police grenade around 3 in the morning on Monday said that after she was hit, two men exited the MRAP armored vehicle that's marked Stutzman County Sheriff. The men exited that vehicle, laughed, and said, "Oh, that was a beautiful shot." Oh, something's going on. Okay, there's an arrest taking place here. There's about 12 officers on this person. I'm pressed, sir. I have the right to document. This is a public parking lot. Okay. Are you saying I don't have the right to document here? Doesn't matter? That man just struck someone in the crowd. I'm pressed, sir.
Get back. You can film it. Back up. Back up. That's all we're asking. Just to back up. Back up.
That officer just confiscated a sign and kicked it.
They try to agitate us by tackling us.
So after the crowd announced their intentions to peacefully disperse, some water protectors were grabbed. Multiple people have been struck by police batons and fists here.
And then they do the unarmed people. Military line, America, North Dakota, USA, right here. Terrorists in North Dakota, USA, paid for by the government. You fucking terrorists. Pay your wages. We pay you. You serve us. Please, guys, back up, stand up.
Please get on the parking lot. Please get on the sidewalk.
This is what happens when you challenge to come up.
Does that officer's weapon have live ammunition in it?
Please get off the parking lot on the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk, guys.
Okay.
Come on.
So yeah, this officer here appears to, I don't know if it's an AR-15 or what, but that is looks like an assault rifle.
We're moving to the sidewalk.
Excuse me, sir, does that weapon have live rounds in it? Is that an assault rifle with live rounds?
None of us have weapons.
Sir, can you tell me about that weapon you're holding?
We don't have any weapons.
If I report that that has live ammunition in it, am I reporting this story correctly?
Hey, happy Thanksgiving. Give us our arms.
So yeah, this officer's not answering any questions, but he appears to be holding some sort of, it looks like an assault rifle. I assume that is live ammunition. We know they brought assault rifles with live ammunition. They've been pointed at unarmed water protectors before. Some more,
Did you drink water this morning?
that guy on the left, he's SWAT from Bismarck Police Department. He's been deployed to a lot of these events. We've seen him before.
That's the only reason we're here. So
Can you see what that
keep
patch
doing
says?
that.
It says Bismarck something, Bismarck Police something on his patch. It's the other one. Alright, let's go back around. So yeah, the police told the water protectors they had to disperse. The group announced they were peacefully dispersing. As someone went to their car, the police grabbed someone, threw him to the ground. I personally watched, and it's on the live stream, at least a dozen officers pinning down one man who didn't appear to be resisting. Then an officer with an assault rifle that we believe has live ammunition showed up. I also saw one officer just sort of at random run into the crowd and punch someone. Okay.
Guys, you're not crossing the parking lot. Take the sidewalk.
Okay.
Take the sidewalk. Take the sidewalk.
Okay, we're on the sidewalk, sir.
This is not. Look where you're standing. You're obviously on private property. That is a sidewalk.
Okay, we're just press trying to document, sir.
Pretty distinct. There we go.
Okay. Do you have a public information officer we can speak to now? Is there a PIO from the Highway Patrol here?
Is there anyone who can make a statement?
Is there anyone who can make a statement to the press about these events here?
I want to know why they came in when they were trying to leave. Why they came down the street when they were trying to leave. When they want them to leave, then let them leave. Why are they...
So that red van is being used to transport people who are arrested, it looks like. Usually officers from the Department of Corrections ride along in those vans. So it looks like there's still a group of white allies holding the space
You guys
in the street.
doing this for all your family too. You guys have clean water too.
Thank you.
Let the world know that the lines are telling. You guys remain calm. They're going to try to provoke us. And even though...
Okay, this guy, his name's been published online. I don't remember it at this moment. He's sort of like a higher up from the Bismarck Police who is in command when a lot of these demonstrations come to the Bismarck Mandan area. He's holding a fire extinguisher-sized can of pepper spray. Yeah, this man here appears to be in charge of the force currently deployed. And yeah, his name's been published on the internet. I don't have it handy, but you can find it if you look. And I'm not saying that with any intention of, like I'm not saying this in a threatening manner. I just think it's important to know the names of public officials, you know, we're reporting.
Hold them accountable.
So yeah, no law enforcement officer we've seen deployed at any of these events has ever had any name or badge number displayed. Which means that if any of these officers commit a violation, a civil or human rights violation, they can't be individually held accountable because they're withholding their names. an assault rifle. But this Bismarck police officer is telling people back to the camp.
Thank you again, relatives, for the composure.
Defend the Constitution, you guys. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the exercise of free speech thereof. Or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people to peacefully assemble. Defend the Constitution. Defend the Constitution, you guys. If you have any honor, you would uphold the Constitution.
Hey, do you guys have a PIO here?
Completely separate from this. He was a driver. So it didn't have anything to do with what he was doing here. So it wasn't like he came too close to her, nothing like that. So he's on something completely separate.
Is it a warrant?
No. No. Okay. No, it was nothing to do with anything that happened here. Not at all. He was somebody that was selected to be arrested before this. So it had nothing to do with that. We were, that's what you know that. Okay.
You know, the hardest part here is
This group here?
I'm press.
I don't recognize you guys at all. You guys get to go back to the group show, okay?
we're on the sidewalk.
So you're saying, when we say you don't recognize, you mean you don't recognize press?
No, I don't recognize you as press, though. Come on.
Okay, well, I'm wearing a press pass. You can see my press pass?
We're a 501c3 nonprofit press organization. We are recognized by the government as a organization.
Sir, can you confirm that the West Dakota SWAT unit threw the grenade that injured Sophia Wolanski? Witnesses say that the person who threw that grenade came out of the Stutsman County MRAP operated by the SWAT unit. Did any of the men here throw the grenade that injured Sophia Wolanski?
You're going to be arrested if you don't back off.
We're on a public
I'm pressed on a public sidewalk, sir.
What's illegal?
You got to disperse.
Why?
As I said.
Wiley. Good grace.
Until it's time.
I'm still live, so just anything you say might be captured. The highway patrol guy came up to us and said on camera, like it's on the stream, that they arrested him. He was targeted for arrest, and he said it has nothing to do with this. And he was trying to make it sound like he wasn't even a demonstrator here, but.
Glove. He dropped his glove. Oh, is that you? Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought it was him.
So yeah, it's snowing. Today's the first day we've really seen snow out here. Thanksgiving Day. Or Thanks-taking, as a lot of people here have been calling it. Someone said they have guns out over there while people are just moving their car. Okay, so the police are like forcing people to walk down this alley now. They've cut off this public sidewalk. So the police order people to return to their cars, and then they're following people to their cars with guns as they return to their cars as ordered.
Academia makes you.
You got the souvenirs. Are we still live?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're live until I say we're not. Do you have a micro USB cord? This one's failing. Police are pushing people back. Can you plug it into that for me?
This way?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this. Thank you.
What's up, bro?
Yeah. So you can see there's an officer with an automatic weapon right there. That's got live ammunition in it, we're pretty sure.
Is that okay, or do you want a longer one?
For now.
Okay.
No, that guy in the gray hat. Go try.
For a minute. Let me see what their situation is, and I'll let you know if you need to.
So it seems to be two automatic weapons, I believe, with live ammunition there. Then another officer with a less lethal shotgun standing in between them. And earlier, yeah, we had an officer like order me back while I was on a public sidewalk. I said, I'm press. He says, I don't recognize you. I said, do I not? Said, no, I do not recognize you as press. And I was wearing my press pass and showed it to him. So that is the state today of how like North Dakota law enforcement views media. Zero respect for freedom of the press out here. So yeah, it looks like the police are actually on private property here. This highway patrol trooper is telling this photographer that he'll arrest him if he doesn't move back.
Get to your car!
Mike's back on. Mike's back on. So North Dakota State Patrol, Burley County Sheriff, Bismarck Police, Mandan Police. Officer, can I ask you if that's live ammunition in there? That officer with the less lethal is gesturing at people saying back to camp. Yeah. So they're saying back to camp. If people want to go other places, is that allowed?
You're fine to go where you want to go.
Okay, thanks. So yeah, again, anyone you see in those sort of camo fatigues, that's the West Dakota SWAT unit. Eyewitness accounts suggest that they are likely the ones responsible for Sophia Wolanski's arm being blown open by a concussion grenade or a similar police explosive. yeah, we're going to take the live stream down and just exit the area safely so we can continue reporting, because we can't really report in jail, and they've arrested us while reporting before. So, yeah, if we're getting arrested or anything else happens, we'll take the live stream back up. We're going down right now. This is Unicorn Riot live from Mandan, North Dakota. Thanks for watching.